All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this 2020 IPAC Groundbreakers virtual tour, where we have over 107 sessions with 123 speakers, including normal sessions, hands-on, and webinars. Um, I would like to say thank you this time for all the support of our Oracle user groups and Java user groups. Without them, this event would not be possible. And also to our sponsors, Oracle Groundbreakers and CloudDB. Also, I would like to let you know that our sessions will be available for playback for 2 weeks after this session date and time. And you'll be able also to interact with the speaker by making questions or post comments on the session playback page. And the speaker will be responding on their own convenience. Without saying more, I would like to let you know that today, this session, tomorrow's supply chain, today, Oracle Fusion, sorry, my phone decided to ring just right now. Oracle Fusion Order Management by Vimal Manimozhi. And during this section, please feel free to make questions to Vimal at any time by using the Q&A option of the Zoom webinar, and Vimal will be answering the questions at the end of the session. If you have any technical issues or questions to me as the moderator, please use the chat option of the Zoom webinar. Without any further delays, I would like to leave you with this amazing session by Vimal Manimozhi. Vimal, you can start your presentation on presentation mode, and I will put myself in mute and you can get started.
Sure. Thank you very much for your introduction. Let me start my presentation. Oh, so the session is on tomorrow's supply chain today, Oracle Fusion Order Management. Before going into detail, let me introduce myself and about my organization. I'm working as a project manager with the Doyen system for more than 9 years. I'm Oracle Cloud Certified Specialist with around 15 years of experience in Oracle consulting, implementation, upgrade, products of various product support. I have extensively worked in the finance, CM, and HCM modules of EBS and cloud. I have presented papers in various Oracle user group events, and I have co-authored a book called Fly to Cloud on Oracle Fusion Cloud Migration. Coming to our organization's Doyensis, it's founded in mid of 2007, the year. We have recently received the Great Place to Work certification for 2020-21 year. So we are servicing more than 16 years, and we got around 250 plus strength at this moment. In that, 91% are Oracle certified professionals. So we got 30. We based out of US, India, and Canada, and the service offerings we got is in the packaged application we got Oracle EBS, Oracle Fusion, or Oracle Fusion, and in software development side we got Oracle Apex development and Oracle development process, and in software as a services we got Oracle Cloud and Oracle Database and middleware administration as well. Coming to our topic, these are the agenda for today's session. Tomorrow's supply chain today, new and exciting functionality of order management cloud, OEM cloud, mobile app, order management cloud customization capabilities, the transition to Fusion cloud, the summary. So tomorrow supply chain today. So when we say tomorrow supply chain today, what are the futures of innovative supply chain when we say the tomorrow supply chain we are using today? So the supply chain should have the agility. It should have the ability to respond to rapidly changing demands. It should ease of use. It should have the speedy deployments and support outage system management. It should completeness and connectivity in the integration system informations and the consistently cost and efficiency. You should have the less corporate capital at the beginning and less expensive at the upgrade. You should have the excellent security, encryption, virus scanning, and wireless support. It should have fast, flexible, and safe deployment when we do the deployment for our organization. So let's see how all these features are available in our Oracle. So the order management SIM cloud is having the flexibility and visibility. It modernizes the current your organization current supply chain process. Uh, the current SEM process you have, you cannot everything report immediately and then move to the new model. So every ripping out everything is not feasible, but at the same moving to the process to cloud modernized modernized and with a little reception. So even if you have a lot of legacy process, customized process, it should have a little deception. It should allow to have some of the customization to accommodate your business process. It should have the smooth integration of new and legacy elements, and it should have the agile and business oriented one dashboard. So let's see all these futures in coming slides. Before going to that new futures, how Oracle SEM Cloud benefits to order management. So, do you and your customer have complete visibility of order and product status? Are your customers satisfied with your service? Are they demanding any change in current process? Do you have a cloud roadmap for digital transformation? Will your company be where you want it to be in 5 years if things remains the same? So, if all these questions is answered, you already discovered answer for all these questions. If not, Oracle SEM Cloud will answer those questions in coming slides. So SEM Cloud is built on based. So if you look at the overall the cloud pillars, the cloud application built on application available in Oracle. Financial management is built on Unity, and the human capital management is built on the People Hub, and order management is built on both EBS and JD8 with the functionality of best functionality of the JD8 first and the EBS, and the CRM is built on CRM. So it's evident that it's built on the best application available in the market, and they have come up with the new called Oracle Cloud. So these are all the important the pillars in Oracle. There are seven important pillars: Fusion Financial, human capital management, supply chain management, project portfolio, procurement, and CR. So this is just to provide idea of Oracle Cloud. So this is the technology changes happen in Oracle Cloud. So this is a comparison between the technology comparison between Fusion Cloud. We have ADF Java servers, which replaces the forms and the JSP pages. Bipl business process language execution languages replace the PL SQL and the workflow approvals. Future architecture of we replace the and the functional the functional coming to Fusion technology advances, we have web-based intuitive screen design, task-driven workbench and infolex introduced, mobile apps for transactional and partners, formatted report with graphical presentation, transactional dashboard to view key metrics, new SOAP and templates for integrations, configurations and downloadable templates, comprehensive templates and documentation, flexible business BAs. Coming to the SEM cloud. So what are the changes happened in the functionality? So in the architecture, we have business structure, job roles, data roles, reference data set, project management, rapid implementation has been introduced. And in order management, we have order orchestrations, order fulfillment, global order promising, and improved order scheduling and forecasting. We have configuration, business rules and pricing policy, and In iProcurement, we have modern user experience, mobile access to punch out catalogs, PO, inventory, enhanced electrical chain management, and in supplier, we have supplier chain orchestration, and warehouse we have warehouse management enterprise edition. What is new in SEM? So, as I said, we have new dashboards and infolets, which easy for users to see the important information in the dashboard, and they can click the infolets here, and they can do the actions from directly from the dashboard itself. New integrations for any new integrations in EBS, we used to have the PSQL package to integrate. Now we have the Oracle Cloud integration dashboard along with SOAP and web services methodology. We have easily integrated the Oracle Cloud to the third-party system. And the new reporting tools, as I said, BAP and ODBA reporting tools are available to easily build your report with lesser technical knowledge and with more intuitive designs. And we have the new configurations tools, which allows users and the functional consultant to easily load the configurations for new implementation or for any new rollouts of new countries. So we saw what's there in Fusion Cloud, new technologies, new advances, new tools available in Oracle Cloud. Now we are going to see the new and exciting functionality of Order Management Cloud. So the key functionality of Oracle Order Management Cloud is a single file to customer. It consolidates codes and orders from all your channels and feed the data into Oracle Fusion. It has the end-to-end capability. It can automate, monitor, and manage a process from order capture until the settlement process. It can optimize the order scheduling by fulfilling the orders from most profitable source and utilize global inventory. It allocates supply by seeing the markets and attributes of customers' orders and items. It prioritizes the backlog. It manage and consolidate view of the backlog and reprioritize the order based on the backlog. Uh, there are some pre-shaded process which was available in EBS, which is also available in Fusion as well by enabling the dropships, back-to-back order, capable to promise, configure to order, and more. So it has the touchless orchestration process, which useful for defining and executing the order fulfillment process for product services on the same order. So it have the end-to-end visibility. The customers and the users uh, can see the orders, inventory shipments, planned supply and invoices, and improve the quality of decisions. It have the exception resolutions in monitor, what if analysis, and order changes process. So this is the order management dashboard. So we see the orders in back order, orders past due, fulfillment lines, orders in jeopardy, orders on hold, orders in error, and draft orders in error. So in one place, you can see all the details of order management, and the users can see this information and they can plan their day. Not only just for planning, you can just click this infolets and see the detailed information. For example, if user click the back order and process the back orders first, they can click this back order infolet and see what all the back orders are in pending for him. And from right away from there, he can process the order and he can clear all the back orders for the day. So it is very easy to use, easy to view the information, and easy to process without much navigation in the application. So coming to the process, we know in EBS it has some steps in order management, and similarly we have in Fusion also we have the almost similar steps in Fusion order management, but there are few steps which included in Fusion which enhance the process of order management. So typically, we create the sales order, we submit, we create the pick wave, pick pick slip, and then ship confirm, and finally we create the air invoice. This is the typical process. But along with these steps, we have three important steps added in Fusion Order Management. That is called order orchestration process, global order promising, and sales order fulfillment line. Let's see about these three new process in Fusion. So when we create the order, it sources the order, it transforms the order, and then once the transform order process is complete, the order orchestration process come into the picture, where the orders are scheduled, reserved, and shipped. So these are the three important steps inside the order orchestration process. Once the orchestration process complete, then the pick and ship confirm, and then the invoice processing, and then again back to the order management with the billing information. So coming to the order orchestration process, this is the order orchestration screen where the orchestration process actually happen. So once the order is created in book, it comes to the order orchestration process where the scheduling, the orchestration, ship back to back, and invoice process are happening in sequence with this order orchestration process. It actually identify and assign the set of steps that will user to fulfill use to fulfill the orders. So the order orchestration does the following. It references the data in Oracle product model to determine the item data. It interface with the inventory model, and it references Oracle business rules that specify how to orchestrate each order. So it sees all the configurations done in order management and see the what are the rules to fulfill the orders, and it references data in order management and planning data repository to cross-verify and validate the data. In sequence, the fulfillment stage that process the order, and it calls the task layer services to uh, process the order further. So next is global promising. So inside the order orchestration process, we have the global order promising, uh, which to satisfy the most demanding customers by scheduling delivery based on actual supply across all potential sources, including production capacity and purchase from suppliers. So all these things considered by the order promising engine, and it allocate the order. So it do it use supply demand data from order management and plan the data repository. It schedules the best fulfillment options for each fulfillment line. It communicates with the Oracle shipping to shipping the order, updates the fulfillment status and sends the order billing. And it if the order must reserve the item, then interacts to the inventory. So this is the fulfillment line where after the orchestration and the global order promising, it actually fulfill the lines and then do the shipment for each lines of the order. It actually Oracle Materials Management, it interacts with Oracle Material Management and Cloud, manage the logistic and inventory. It interacts with the Oracle Receivables to process the billing information. It interacts with the Oracle Finance Cloud to perform the financial transactions like invoice, receivables, and payments. So these are all the important process in the order management cloud process, where the order orchestration, order global promising, and order sales order fulfillment lines are the important new functionality added in Fusion, which enhance the order management process a lot compared to the previous. Coming to the order management cloud mobile application, we know that we have a cloud mobile application for EBSS as well. But the mobile applications introduced for the cloud have a lot of additional features, and it have more easy pages to use and process the orders. So these are the typical order management cloud mobile applications where you can see the list of customers, and by search you can search your customers by name, account number, and by selecting one customer, so you can see all the pending orders and orders on hold. By clicking a specific order, you can just see what are all the information inside the order, like item details, how many orders are pending, how many orders are pending for delivery. So this is the standard mobile application screen where you can just see and view the information, but you cannot take any action on any of the page, any of the action item. But there is uh, a provision in Oracle Fusion to build or customize your mobile application screen to meet your business screen. So using the Visual Builder, you can build your own order management cloud mobile applications. Either you can build a new one or you can customize the standard mobile applications. So by um, so the Oracle mobile applications, as I said, you can view orders by customers, you can search orders by key attributes, view order and line details, monitor shipments alerts for holds and back orders. So in addition to that, you can approve or reject the orders, or you can even move the orders from order fulfillment lines to shipment lines also by adding the customization page to your standard mobile applications. So coming to the order management cloud customization capabilities, there is a generic view that Oracle Fusion have a lesser capability of adding the customization. If your business is having a lot of customization even in your order management process, you must have worried how to accommodate all the customization in Fusion applications when you are moving to cloud application. So we're going to take a look that what are the customization capabilities Fusion applications having and what are the limitations it has. So the SaaS applications have the three important composers. Using that, you can have a different customization or personalization in our Fusion applications. The first one is the data composer, which used for changing the field labels, add field to data model, add a new business objects to a data model. And a process composer is helpful for to customize your business process, workflow process, and now it is called as a people in Fusion. So you can add your own routes and business routes in your workflow process. The page composer used for to change the page layout, add fields to page, defaults value to the field, and show or hide fields. So by seeing this, most of the customization, I feel 80 to 90% of the customization or personalization in your EBS can be accommodated in your SaaS model in Fusion. So some of the customization to change the complete process in EBS may not be uh, uh, possible to move to Fusion applications, but Oracle recommend in SaaS model, Oracle recommend to standardize some of the process in order management, and that will help business in long run. So some of the connectivity capabilities in Oracle is like to import the data from other system. Say for example, SAP or Oracle EBS, we have a couple of options to load the data inside Oracle applications, which is file-based data import using the standard templates of Oracle given templates. You can fill the data and load the data inside Oracle cloud applications. So Oracle integrated cloud services, which allows to integrate the third-party system to Oracle Fusion application and automate the integration services. Using the SOAP and REST web services also, you can interface the data from legacy system to Oracle. So to take the data out of Oracle Fusion applications and send the information to other cloud applications, we have a couple of options like events and notifications. Using the BA publisher, you can develop a report and send the information through busting option. And we have a SAS extract to extract the data and send the information to other systems. So coming to the cloud reporting, we have a couple of options. The first one is SAS extract. Using this extract, you can generate the data, files, and reports in PDF, Excel, Word, and multiple formats. In as I already told in a couple of slides ago, the OTV reports which replace the Discoverer reports in EBS, which used to for rich visual and dashboard kind of uh, display reports. Using this OTBA reports, you can build those kind of reports. So it there are 60 plus scanned standard reports provided by Oracle. You can use either standard reports or even customized for your business needs. And the BA publisher reports, which replace the XML publisher of EBS, which need some technical skill to develop the reports and layouts, which supports the multiple formats like PDF, CSV, and XLS. And you can use SQL, XML, or HCM extract as a data source for BA publisher. So this is the typical BA publisher report, which which allow us to develop the multi-layered and uh, rich in the intuitive designs. So the alternative reporting solution for OTB is the BA publisher report, which has the data source of SQL query, XML, and HCM extract. We can write our own SQL query report format, join the historical data with the real-time information, and you can have the reporting busting to send out the data. It can build straight into the browser without need any plugin or any separate tool to be installed in your desktop. So the transition to OM Cloud, we have a when we are planning to move to Oracle Cloud from Oracle EBS or any other legacy system. So there are a couple of ways to migrate from Oracle Cloud. So if your business is decided or move to Oracle Cloud and you got multiple pillars, financial, SEM, procurement, and the HCM, you might you can have the pillar approach to move pillar by pillar to Oracle Fusion Cloud, or you can go by country wise, or you can go with specific module wise. So, thinking in that way, going by pillar, then definitely you might have some integration between your Oracle Fusion Cloud to Oracle, the legacy system, or Oracle EBS. So, you can think of the hybrid model if you are going with phase by phase, or if you're going in the one shot with all the modules in the Oracle applications, then hybrid methodology is not required for your business. So you can think of migrating by pillar, or migrating product line or business unit, or migrate country by region. You can have some country in legacy system and some country in Fusion Cloud. So those are the practical path we have seen to move to the cloud migration, and this is the typical cloud implementation approach a typical project will follow. So initially, the design and scope, where you do the functional design, gap analysis, define scope, define migrations, define extensions, and define the project plan. Once the design and scopes are freezed, you do the functional configurations using the setup configuration, functional setup manager in Oracle Cloud, do the data migration, build integrations, develop extensions, and develop reports in cloud. Once it is developed, you do the validations and UAT with the users, do the reconciliation data between EBS and cloud, and do the training with users. Once the training is complete, you do the actual transition to the prod. So migrate configurations, migrate extensions, migrate reports, migrate reconcile data, and transition to the prod support. Once the transition to prod is complete, do the support and future rollout for the new countries or new pillars. So coming to the summary, uh, so the Oracle Cloud order management application is definitely low cost during the implementation. It doesn't require hardware. It's easy to use since you are standardizing most of the extensions and the customization. It reduces the support cost as well. So the cloud application can offer modern ERP experience with lower cost. It got the new feature adoption. It got a lot of new features as we see in our previous slides. So manufacturing and SEM should start evaluating the adoption of the new functionality and the cost benefits of the moving to the cloud. So as we see the cloud methodology, a large footprint based approach we may follow. So more specific process or specific country, and then slowly you can move all the models and pillars to the Fusion Cloud applications with your uh, methodology. So we have a lot of advanced features, advanced latest technology in our Orchestration Cloud to use to integrate or develop or extend your applications. So we got better tools inside the Fusion applications, but we need to know how to use that for our business. So generally, we got the perception that moving cloud is sacrificing your customization or changing the business process, but that is just a perception. So moving cloud is all about changing of a business perception, passing control over a database or integrations or standardizing the customization. But once we change and standardize the process, it benefit a lot to our business and it benefit our business in the long term. So these are my other presentations for your reference. E-business shoot 12.9 upgrade, methodology and roadmap. Fusion Cloud Business EBS 12.9 upgrade. What suits your business best? Going beyond the statute, why customization and the extension matters to your business, a digital transformation of Oracle to order to cash, a success story. So, if you need to know more about these topics, or if you need any slides of these topics, please reach me. My contact details. I'll help you to share those details. So that's all about the today's presentation. You can always reach me with these contact details. Now, question answer. Do you have any questions? Please feel free to raise.
Just hi, Vimal. Just checking. I have no questions from the Q&A session. Let me just double check a couple of things right here. Yes, I can see that Babu, Raj, no one has questions at the moment. That means if anyone has any questions in the playback session, they will be available for 2 weeks. In the page of the playback, you'll have the ability to post comments and questions, and then Vimal will be notified any moment that a question or comment is posted on his session page, and then he will be able to respond on his availability. And saying that, and that's no questions coming through, I would like to say thank you to Vimal. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with the community. It was a great session, and looking forward to see each one face to face very soon. And take care of each one and look after yourself and your family. Thank you, Vimal.
Thank you very much for all joining the session and sharing your. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, everyone.